What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
It's finally here, folks. The Riverdale Season 5 trailer is finally here, and you just know that can only mean one thing. The next season is going to be airing pretty soon. So, if you want to see what the trailer means for the show as well as the release date, then stay tuned. So here is the Riverdale Season 5 official trailer breakdown. Let's dive right into it, shall we?
Just come to the shore and we'll figure this out together, okay?
What's in the trailer? A lot. Just a lot. We thought that we had a hang of what's about to happen in Season 5 a few months ago, but these guys have just flipped the script. Literally, instead of the 7-year jump that we talked about previously, Riverdale has said that they will be focusing their attention to the present, specifically that group of murderers that pretend to be either Archie, Jughead, Betty, or Lili. Furthermore, we think that the guy or guys that's behind these masks are getting closer and closer to Archie and the gang. After killing Mr. Honey, it seems like they've leveled up. The frequency of videotapes and murders that happen in Riverdale is on the rise, and we think we know just who it is. On the other hand, there is something sinister about to happen in the 5th season of Riverdale. If we pay close attention to the opening scene of the trailer, then we know that it's gonna hit the gang like a Mack truck. Maybe we'll finally find out who's been hiding under those hideous masks. After all, we did get to see that owl guy appear on the Riverdale prom. Maybe that was one of the big clues this season. After all, we did get to see another man fall victim to their deadly tapes. And Archie, Barry, and Jughead were at the scene of the crime, although they were a day late. Now, one of the things that we're unsure of is whether the trailer only focused on the episodes that were from Season 4 or the new ones from Season 5. If you're a little confused, let me explain. You see, because of the pandemic, the show ended early. This meant that the last few episodes are going to be added to the next season, whenever it hits the big screens. Now, what we're not sure of is this. Were the scenes shown in the trailer only of the episodes that were supposed to be in Season 4, or are the showrunners going to spend the entire season talking about this criminal group? We've read and heard so many stories that we feel like smashing that like button if you haven't done so already. But no, we actually feel like our heads are going to explode right now. First, there's the merging of 2 seasons. Then there's actors leaving the show, and on top of that, we have the problems with Archie and Bughead. You heard that right, trouble in paradise is upon us. If you saw the trailer, then you know that Archie and Betty actually kissed, and based on Veronica's tears, we're going to guess that she's already found out. Whoa, did these guys actually do that?
Where we save Mr. Svensson and stop the Black Hood tonight, but I need you with me. I can't do this alone.
Are we going to be seeing this legendary Barchie couple finally split up? And does that mean that we will be changing their names to Barchie? Well, whatever the case, we know that things will never be the same between old friends. But then again, we suppose that's for the best. They're all going off to college soon, right? You see, that's the thing. We don't really know. We don't know if we're going to experience that time jump that was being announced during the summer. We're not even sure if this is going to be the last season of the show. That's a lot of ambiguity to put in a 1-minute trailer, don't you think? Now, to give you some reassurance, we're going to be going over the actual release date and who we know is going to be starring in Season 5 of Riverdale.
Are you supposed to give you your tour tomorrow? Yes. I'm your peer mentor.
Do you want to join us? Hey, maybe we can unfill you with dread.
The release date. If you're following all of the stars on Instagram, then you pretty much know that the show is going to be airing on January 20th, 2021. That's on a Wednesday, for all of you that are being nitpicky. Now, as for what's going to be returning for the show, we're definitely going to be seeing more of Archie, Veronica, Betty, and Jughead. If you don't believe us, go to the Instagram account of showrunner Roberto Aguirre-Sacasa, and you'll see what we mean. Shirtless photos of oiled-up KJ Apa on his page are abundant, as well as some teasers about Vanessa Morgan doing a dance with a giant snake around her neck. She brilliantly captioned it, "Filming on stage with live snakes yesterday. Can't wait to show my little guy what his mom was doing 8 weeks before he was born."
Truer words cannot have been spoken.
You holding up?
Honestly, I'm hanging on by my whiskers.
Drew Ray Tanner is going to be a regular? This is one of the big news about this show. Showrunner Roberto even confirmed the news, saying that Drew is a great guy on the set and they would be thrilled to make him a show regular. Additionally, his character Fangs Fogarty, who is Kevin's boyfriend, has been a fan favorite for quite some time. Does this mean that Kevin and Fangs are going to stay together even though there's going to be a 7-year time jump in season 5? And in this not-so-distant Riverdale future, our stars are going to have a new addition to the cast. That's going to be Erin Westbrook, who is going to take on the role of Tabitha. And yes, just like Fangs, she will also be a regular on the show in the Riverdale future. Speaking of time jumps...
Gee, just forget it. Just go. I'll take care of this. I'll see you back at the hospital, or I'll call you.
What will the time jump change? We know what we said earlier, and we're not speaking from both sides of our mouth here. We're just telling you what we think based off the trailer. You see, everything hints at the fact that this is going to happen. We said that we're not sure about it, and we're not. However, every interview, every statement, and even the storyline suggests that we're going to be seeing the characters about 5 to 7 years in the future. Even Riverdale stars Marisol Nichols and Mark Consuelos has stated that this is going to be the case. Lili Reinhart confirmed it in an interview, saying that she would appreciate playing a character that's more her age, instead of one that's still a teenager. So here's hoping it will happen. But we didn't mention one thing. All of the scenes we saw in that trailer are pretty much scenes from the postponed episodes of Season 4. This is probably because the Season 5 episodes are still not ready. That's probably why we've been seeing the trailer include plot lines that we're already familiar with. We know that the Season 5 shooting has resumed on September the 15th. Thanks, Roberto! The showrunner posted a picture of the main cast and crew, and they said that the shooting for Season 5 has officially begun, all while celebrating Lily's birthday. So you could say they had their hands full. Not a month went by, and the show had to pause filming once again. Some news outlets have stated that the show had trouble with COVID tests in the area, so yeah. The show has had such a rough few months with the pandemic that they had to drink mouthwash before any kissing scenes. How do we know this? KJ Apa uploaded a video of him and Camila Mendes doing mouthwash shots, and he captioned it, "Our new normal in washing our mouths before every take of a makeout scene."
I don't want to call it a test, though it kind of is.
What am I being tested for?
Not you, my father. Can he just be a dad for one night?
Who we think is going to be the masked murderer, aka the Voyeur. Now, the Voyeur has been the group of masked criminals that have killed a lot of people in Riverdale, including Mr. Honey. And with the prom happening, a lot of people are going to be put in danger. Why? Because there's a lot of teenagers in one place. In our book, that translates to some easy kidnapping. Plus, we actually saw one of the masked criminals at prom night. But we know our heroes are not going to leave him to walk around, wishfully killing people. They're going to put an end to his madness. There's just one thing. They would have to know who he is. And here's a little food for thought. What if the showrunner made Skeet Ulrich the killer? Listen, we've read that some fans out there are saying it's going to be Charles, but Charles couldn't replicate Archie's encounter with the Black Hood, as well as the murder of Clifford. This means that it's someone else, and that someone else is Skeet. Think about it. He's been saying that he's grown tired of Riverdale and thought about leaving since May of this year. This means that Riverdale can end the contract with Skeet and have someone to kill off as well. It's a win-win situation. In addition, we did see Skeet post that image on Instagram saying that it was his last day on the set. This was back in October the 15th, just as they started filming the 5th season of Riverdale. But then again, the writers could decide to make anyone the killer.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm just processing. But I'm happy for you, John.
And on that note, we end this video. But hey, what do you think will happen in Season 5? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys!